Winter roared into Utah this year with new storms seeming to batter the Wasatch Front every few days. We had the snowiest Christmas in 100 years, and the snow has continued to pile up. Northern Utah mountains have accumulated more than 150% of average snowfall, and while this is great news for the ski resorts, it can wreak havoc on the roads.
It has been a really big winter. The amount of snow and the duration of the snow makes a huge difference in a plow driver's routine. Every storm's different. You know, what worked this morning is not necessarily going to work this afternoon, and what works this afternoon is not necessarily going to work in the morning.
When a big storm hits, it takes a coordinated effort with all hands on deck to clear the roads. That's why during this snowy winter, it was all the more devastating when in late January, a massive fire at Sandy City's Public Works building destroyed half the city's snowplow fleet.
We were just coming off a crazy long, plow session, and then the fire hit and everybody was kind of besides themselves because we didn't quite understand how we were going to get the job done. We have 18 trucks and we lost 11 of the 18.
Sandy Mayor Tom Dolan held an emergency meeting with the Public Works Department to address how to manage the rest of winter.
We have received support and help and also offers of help from just about every city along the Wasatch Front.
It was such a relief, to me and the guys I work with when these other cities come to our aid and helped us out. Without them, we obviously couldn't provide the level of service that our residents are used to.
After a big snowstorm, it seems everyone wants his or her own street plowed first. And while snowplow drivers work as fast as they can to clear all the roads, there are some priorities.
The main roads get plowed first, followed by school zones, and then followed by hills, and then everything else. We just get to it as fast as we can get to it, and sometimes that works out good, and sometimes that doesn't work out so good. Be patient. We can't be everywhere at the same time. A lot of times we'll have 3, 4, and sometimes 5 guys plowing together. When we can do it all in one pass like that, it really makes a huge difference. We can really get traffic moving quicker.
So what can residents do to help plow drivers do their roads more efficiently?
The biggest things residents can do is not put their garbage cans all the way out into the middle of the street. If they can keep those cans as close to the gutter as possible. See, the garbage cans like this, perfect, right against the curb. Another big one is snow blowers, because a lot of people will blow their snow out into the road after it's been plowed. Even if they live on a hill, it's not just a hazard for us, but it's hazard for everybody that drives on the road as well. We'll come back 5 minutes later to plow the circles on that road, and some of these roads you can't even hardly tell we've been down them. Give us some room. I can't tell you how many times I have a backup camera here that all I can see is headlights. I can't even see what kind of car it is, they're so close. You always get the people that think they can drive faster than a plow truck. They'll pass you on a straightaway and you'll get down to the next corner and they'll be slid off the road and you kind of just give them a honk and a wave. And here's another big thing that we deal with. 2 cars that park side by side. It presents a challenge. You'll be able to see in the video how close the plow gets to these cars. This is a major concern. Tree branches, I can't even get over without damaging my truck because of the low-hanging tree branches here on Wasatch Boulevard.
So next time the snow is coming down and sticking to the roads, do your part to help the snowplow drivers and try to show a little patience. From Sandy, I'm Matt George with the Utah League of Cities and Towns.